Okay, we're going to talk about the last week in May and see what's going on. Let's take a look at the chart. Well, the sun is just leaving Taurus. As you speak, the sun is on the 29th degree of Taurus. Anyway, the sun goes into Gemini. Here's the kicker. Here's Mars. Mars is going from 19 degrees to 26 Gemini. Now, as it goes by 22 degrees of Gemini, it hits the Mars-Neptune square in the USA government chart. Mars being the military, huh? And so I expect our military is going to bite. A lot of stuff biting these days. We've still got action on Pluto. Yep, squaring Jupiter, overdoing the fear. Here's Venus. Girls are going to be in the way for a while. Well, let's look at it day by day. Let's see how it's going to go in your world, huh? Give you a little heads up on, so you can plan a little bit. So we're going to run the moon around the edge of this planetary pattern, and as it makes angles to different actors on the stage, reality changes and the vibes change, and we go day to day. Each day is different, huh? Wake up in the morning. What side of the bed did you get out of? So if you're in the Thursday show, the moon has gone into Pisces. And in the morning, it wasn't such a good day. The moon went by the south node. But Pisces moon, well, you're getting close to Neptune. Here Friday night, we got the moon going by Neptune. And Neptune can be very beautiful. Yeah, it's stained glass windows and cathedrals and Bach and Beethoven and Jesus, and there's some really wonderful sides to the Neptune planet. The age of Pisces for 2,000 years. I mean, we're in the age of Aquarius now. Yeah, no question. We're in the air. Everybody's looking at their little TV screens. We're not playing music. No, we're staring at small little video screens. Aquarius is here. Everybody's got a phone. Everybody's hooked up to the networks. Wow. Anyway, there's a lot of things you don't want to lose about the age of Pisces. The art, the music, the higher heart. Neptune's an enlightenment planet, like Uranus is. Neptune enlightens through feeling, and Uranus enlightens through mentality. So on Friday, the moon goes by Neptune. It's a Friday night, and after dinner, it's a time to listen to music, to read Jesus, and open up your heart to some compassion for the world, compassion for the homeless people, for the poor little homeless cats wandering around. Anyway, inspiration hits Friday night. Hope you have some really wild, enlightening, compassionate, interesting sorts of experiences. Go out and sit under a tree. Be with an animal. Animals feel these things. So this is just after dinner, and it could be kind of a delightful time. As you go through Friday into Saturday morning, here is a nice sextile to Pluto. Starts with you're feeling powerful. Yes, oh yeah. But look out, as soon as you feel powerful, here's a square to Mars. Everybody's angry, impatient. It's hot. Things are biting. So Saturday goes from being a powerhouse in the morning to being angriness. And by the time you get to Saturday afternoon, here's a square to Saturn. The moon squares Saturn, and ugh, we feel depressed, closed in. All those laws and regulations and rules and limits and fences everywhere. America is a land of fences. It's too bad. Saturday night, well, basically early Sunday morning, here's a nice sextile to the sun. And so you could feel like you've got your projects to do Sunday. Get up and go after it. It's a good idea. Maybe it's something to do. This Sunday, the moon is shifted into Aries. And when it sextiles the sun in Aries, it's physical. Get out and do something. Use your muscles. Go out and clean something up. Go down to the park or the beach. Pick up some trash. Make Hawaii more beautiful. Protect the ocean. All that stuff. It'll wear off as you get through Sunday into the evening when there is an opposition to Jupiter and you're on the T-square. Now, this is complicated. Look at this. Look at all this stuff in here. Starts with Sunday night when the moon opposes Jupiter and people doing too much laughing. You know, I look at the news in Hawaii. Now there's 6 people lined up at desks giving you news and traffic every 10 minutes. And all they do is grin and cackle and laugh at everything. Laughing, laughing, smiling, smiling. Good heavens. Well, the moon's going to go by Venus in the morning. It's early Monday morning. Call it late Sunday night if you want, but I think all the laughing and the clowning around is going to get in the way of the love and the sex and the sweets and the rest. And I'd like to have some rest here, but all those people are laughing so loud. That's the story of Sunday night, Monday morning. By the time you get to just before lunch, around lunchtime, the moon squares Pluto, people get radical. And call the police. No, more better you do it yourself. The police won't arrive. The moon squares Pluto. They're doing something else. But there's a nice sextile to Mars here. So you got to fix this yourself. Get used to it. Time you get to Monday night, well, moon's going to go by Uranus. We're going to feel very independent, very alert in the mind, maybe a little separated, but here's where the innovative solutions really work. Practical innovation and common sense is the rule Monday night. Moon in late Aries. On Tuesday, the moon goes into Taurus, and you're in a Mercury zone. The moon hits Mercury here, just around the middle of the day before lunch. And talking, walking, moving, delivering words, communications, your mind is kind of busy and feels pretty good. There's no big problems here. In fact, it becomes downright inspirational Tuesday night because here's the moon sextile Neptune. And we could write some poetry, could have some wonderful thoughts. Compassion flows again late Tuesday night. This is around 10, 11 o'clock. On Wednesday, the moon's still in Taurus, and there's a nice trine to Pluto, decisive investigations. Don't jump at it too far, though, because here's the old full moon. No sooner do we have the new investigations than we have that full moon, the place of the old full moon at 20 Taurus. Makes things a little wobbly and makes people a little unsure about all the information they got. The inspiration of Tuesday night, the decisive investigations of Wednesday morning, and then a period in the middle of the day when we're not sure about anything here due to that old full moon. Wednesday completes the matter of the moon going through Taurus. And on Thursday, we've got the moon in Gemini, and we have another new moon at 5 Gemini. Happens here just before lunch. Kind of a good new moon. It's not making bad angles to anything. So it's a good time to make plans. Be together with the people you love and trust. And it's in Gemini. So lots of things can be done here about moving stuff, communicating, letters, all sorts of word kinds of things. Anyway, a new moon happens, and here is a nice trine to Jupiter. Happens Thursday afternoon. Aha! Wise men. Yes. Now we see it clear. So this is a pretty good new moon. And a rough trine to Jupiter. See how your Thursday goes. Hope you get some clarity. On Friday, the moon's still in Gemini, and here is a nice sextile to Venus. Friday morning. Now, Friday is Venus's day. Yes, Freya in the north, Vendredi in the French. Venus, she's sweet. But, it's a fleeting period of sex and sweets Friday morning and love, because no sooner does she go by the sextile to Venus, and here's the opposition to Saturn. Oh, chills, cold, rules, regulations, hard-hearted stuff. And we're coming into the zone of Mars. This is tough because Saturn is there. Mars is here. By this time, Mars is pretty much on that USA, Mars-Neptune square, the USA government. And we could be seeing a lot of military stuff and some worrisome things here on Friday. There is a nice sextile to Uranus after dinner and on Friday, and maybe the common sense will kick in. On Saturday, the moon's in Cancer, and you're going towards a nice sextile to Neptune Saturday night. Inspiration. There's Mercury here. People will sing, they'll talk about their religion, art, music, talk about compassion. Unfortunately, you're in the zone of the T-square again, and there's too much laughing and square to Jupiter late Saturday night. This is like 10, 11 o'clock. And on Sunday, eek, a bug. Here's opposition to Pluto, and Venus is right there getting in trouble. Pretty girls, don't carry a crossbow. Look out, the policeman is scared. Things are going to happen. You're going to feel, like giving up Saturday or Sunday afternoon when the moon squares Venus. And then you'll feel kind of isolated late Sunday night when the moon squares Uranus. So Saturday night through Sunday, weird things happen. Be safe. That's what it's really about.